Good afternoon, everyone. I'm from the Institute of Human Virology at the University of Maryland School of Medicine, and I purposely did not focus on my poster as an enticing factor for you to come by and see it up close and personal. My poster number is number 12. So the purpose of our study was to determine if CD38 is implicated in inflammaging with HIV. Inflammaging is chronic inflammation that increases with increasing age. CD38 is a hallmark of HIV infection. So it increases in expression on CD4 and CD8 T cells after HIV infection, and it persists even with viral suppression with ART. CD38 is also an ectoenzyme, so it's primarily responsible for degradation of intracellular nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, or NAD. So what we did was we collected PBMCs from people infected with HIV and from HIV-negative individuals, and we looked at certain parameters. So first, we confirmed that CD38 expression persists in virally suppressed people infected with HIV despite ART. It does not normalize to the levels of HIV-negative individuals. We also found that people with HIV, their CD38 T cells have significantly reduced levels of intracellular NAD. And then in older people with HIV, we found that they have more hyperactivated CD8 T cells, which is characterized by the phenotype of CD38 HLA-DR co-expression. And we found that in older people with HIV, they have a higher exhaustion phenotype of these hyperactivated cells, which was determined by expression of PD-1. Moreover, in older people with HIV compared to younger people with HIV, the CD38 positive T cells had higher secretion of pro-inflammatory cytokines. Those were TNF-alpha and interferon gamma. We did not see any significant differences between markers of hyperactivation or exhaustion, or any significant differences in pro-inflammatory cytokine secretion between males and females with HIV. So our data does implicate CD38 in inflammaging in people with HIV, and this seems to be mediated by reduction of intracellular NAD. Therefore, the CD38 NAD axis is potentially a target for therapeutic intervention to mitigate morbidity and mortality in this population. So I'd like to thank you all for your attention, and I especially want to thank my mentor, Dr. Sham Kodalil, and my colleagues, Drs. Olive Ghosh and Tetiana Pozniak. And I'd also especially like to thank our patients who participate in research. Thank you.